Literary devices used in Still I Rise. Number 1. Repetition. Two major types of repetitions are obvious in the poem. The first one is refrain. I rise and I'll rise are repeated throughout the poem. This repetition reinforces the resilience of the Black woman in the face of adversity, thereby emphasizing the message of the poem. The second type of repetition seen in the poem is anaphora. Anaphora is a repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of successive clauses. An example is seen in stanza 6, lines 21 to 23. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness. The repetition of you may introduces the actions of the oppressor and acknowledges the negativity the speaker faces, but also contrasts the expected outcome with the speaker's refusal to allow the negativity to define her. Therefore, each time she speaks of the ill treatment meted out to her, she ends with a refrain, I'll rise or I rise. Number 2. Parallelism. This literary device is the use of successive words, phrases, clauses, or sentences that are grammatically similar or identical in structure, meaning, or sound. It is used to identify the rhythm of language or create a sense of balance. It is also used to compare things, lay emphasis, or elaborate an idea. An example of parallelism in the poem is seen in stanza 3, where a set of natural phenomena that rise and fall are aligned to create a sense of balance and certainty in relation to the main idea of the poem, rising from adversity. Stanza 3, lines 9 to 12. Just like moons, like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still arise. The arrangement of the words moon, sun, tides, and hopes demonstrates a relationship, making the idea of the speaker rising from adversity more persuasive. Number 3. Simile. The ability of the speaker to rise from adversity is compared to dust, air, sun, moon, tides, and hope. This emphasizes the resilience of the poem's persona and her firm belief that she will overcome the difficulty. Number 4. Metaphor. Maya Angelou uses the expression Black Ocean to describe the depth and vastness of the Black woman, also viewing her inner strength as a form of wealth and beauty. She captures these characteristics as an endless wellspring of riches, given that the poem's persona continues to display strength and an unbroken spirit despite her challenges. Number 5. Imagery. The use of imagery in the poem paints a picture for the reader about how the speaker overcomes her challenges. The expressions used show the ease and certainty with which the speaker rises. Example 1. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. In this example, the reader can imagine a history book where the stories don't match the events reported. The reader can also picture someone being stepped on in the dirt. The inevitability of the dust rising with the wind suggests to the reader that despite the challenges, the speaker will stand again and flourish. Number 6. Symbolism. The poem uses symbols to enrich the piece. Here are some examples. Example 1. Symbols of wealth. The poem mentions oil wells, gold mines, and diamonds. These were used to represent the speaker's inner wealth and resilience. It suggests that the poem persona's worth is far greater than external measures. Example 2. Nature as symbols of resilience. Two things in nature mentioned here are dust and air. Maya Angelou uses the ease with which the dust rises in the wind and the air to portray how the persona of the poem will rise from racism and other prejudices she suffered. Dust rise even after being stepped on, and the air remains above the ground. These two comparisons show the resilience and the ability of the speaker to rise from oppression. Number 7. Enjambment. This device is used to force readers down to the next line, keeping the poem flowing. An example is seen in stanza 2, line 7 to 8. "'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room." A second example can be seen in stanza 5, line 18 to 20. "Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard." Number 8. Rhetorical question. One of the most prominent literary devices in Still I Rise is rhetorical questions. The speaker asks about 8 rhetorical questions of the oppressor identified as you in the poem. Each time, the question needed no response. These questions create a dramatic effect and show the reader what the you had done and how the actions of the speaker affect the oppressor. The question also serves to establish the speaker's defiance of the society that tries to force her into a certain shape. Here are the rhetorical questions in Still I Rise. Number 1. Does my sadness upset you? Line 5. Number 2. Why are you beset with gloom? Line 6. Question 3. Did you want to see me broken? Question 4. Bowed head and lowered eyes. Shoulders falling down like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries. In line 17. Does my haughtiness offend you? Number 9. Alliteration. Examples of alliteration in the poem Still I Rise include stanza 9, "in gifts and gave," line 39. Stanza 5, line 19, where we have gods and gold. Tell us your thoughts about the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou in the comments section. If you identified other literary devices or themes, please share with us in the comment section. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.